Tonight, with our continuing coverage of the tragic death of Genesis Mata, the little Bakersfield girl who is alleged to have been abused, tortured, and murdered by her father and stepmother. A hearing for the couple charged in the 8-year-old's death has been delayed. Ray Mata Jr. and Gabriela Bustamante are charged with first-degree murder, torture, aggravated mayhem, and child abuse for the death of Genesis, making them eligible for the death penalty. Genesis was abused over 2 days at the La Quinta Inn near Buck Owens Boulevard, where the family had been staying, according to police reports. Police on August 2nd found her body abandoned in a bathtub at the motel. Police reports show Mata admitted to punching the girl in the stomach, and both he and Bustamante admitted to abusing her. The couple was scheduled for a preliminary hearing today, but the defense says it needs more time to build its case. So the judge rescheduled that hearing to mid-October. Joining us now on set to talk about this, our senior court reporter, Jason Katowski. Just such a sad case here.
Yes.
We've learned, in fact, that Genesis's father, Ray Mata Jr., has an extensive criminal past. What can you tell us about that?
Well, he has years before this case, he was arrested in a couple different cases, one involving guns and the other involving drugs. In the gun case, it was reported that he was walking down East Brundage Lane in the Weed Patch Highway area, and then he brandished a gun at a passing vehicle. Deputies arrived and they found him walking in the middle of the road, ordered him to get down. They did a search of him and found a 9mm handgun with no serial number and a live round in the magazine. Now, Mata said the gun wasn't his. He said he was walking along and he picked it up. But he was charged with altering a serial number on a firearm, possession of a firearm by a felon, and charged in that case. In the other case, a raid was performed on a marijuana dispensary in the Bakersfield area, and when authorities went inside, they found Mata there along with another person. Mata said he worked as a security guard at the business. They seized a bunch of marijuana products, and they also took him into custody.
Let's talk about Genesis's biological mother, who's not related to this case here, Destiny De La Cruz. She told us that she had recently returned to Bakersfield after hearing CPS had opened a case against Ray Mata. But De La Cruz also has a history of drug use and child abuse. So talk about her.
Yes, De La Cruz was charged in 2023 with some similar crimes to what we see in the current case. She and her boyfriend at the time were charged with torture, mayhem, and child abuse. She ultimately pleaded no contest to child abuse, and these charges had to do with her then 1-year-old son. In that case, the boy suffered a skull fracture. There was bruising all over his body. And other injuries to him too. He had a severely infected toe was another injury. So she pled no contest in that case, and she said that she didn't personally harm the child. She said that the boyfriend did, but she also admitted that she never went to get help for him, either medical aid or contact the authorities. In a separate case, she was found with a baggie of methamphetamine in her pocket, and said that she'd used the drug since she was 18 years old.
All right, Jason Katowski, our senior court reporter, thank you for joining us. And a reminder to folks, too, that you can watch all of his coverage, Connor's coverage at kget.com/Genesis.